Welcome to another special. Well, I'll have 3, maybe 4 videos today, but let's do the first one. The good news, we have some little bit of good news. That Iselle is weakening. The hurricane hunters are flowing, and even though I dispute the CPAT's estimate, it is advised they gave it 80 miles per 70 knots or 80 miles per hour. They were based on the hurricane hunter reports. Probably the 75 knots, 85 miles per hour estimate is more accurate. With that said, this is down from the 80 knots CPAT gave it last night, and the 85 knots, in my opinion, it was like late last night based on hurricane hunter reports. I mean, the eye is starting to look less defined and less distinct, and so I'm starting to cave in a little bit. There's some good deep convection. And some kind of, really is not a burst of convection the way weakening in about 6 hours, and if that happens, there'll be a hurricane at landfall, but I don't think that'll happen. I think the Great Hawaiian Shear is starting to kick in a little bit. I mean, it's gotten really far, it's gotten really close, and it's kind of crunch time now. But even if it does, it should still remain a tropical cyclone at landfall. It will probably be a high-end tropical storm. Maybe, based on hurricane hunter reports, maybe a borderline hurricane. We'll see what happens. And what else we have going on? And then we also pretty much the whole entire Hawaiian Islands, except for the Big Island, is under tropical warning now, except for French via shoals, and there's northwestern Leeward Islands, like near the date line, except for those, and the Big Island is under hurricane warning. Everywhere else is under tropical storm warning, and the effects there's gonna be a lot of rain. I'm not talking about this, but Hawaii is very mountainous. Peace on the Big Islands are like 13 and change feet, I believe it is. So that could really enhance rainfall. We have Hurricane Kiki in 1950, produced over 50 inches of rain. And Kiki was moving much more slowly, so I don't think we'll produce that much rain. But I will forecast up to 10 to 20 inches of rain along the Hawaiian Islands. In addition, winds could be a threat, because as you go in altitude, the winds are higher. Because of that, I expect most of the Big Island to, and even if the system's not officially a hurricane at landfall, I expect most of the Big Island to experience hurricane force winds. That could result in Hawaii homes are not very well built by American standards and Asian standards. And they cannot survive any more than, say, 35, 40 knot winds, 40, 50 mile per hour winds. Any higher, no start getting damage. So that could be some bad. But this has a potential to be very bad on the Big Island. And even a little bit in Maui County. The good now for Oahu and Hawaii, or whatever that other island is pronounced that. Someone in the comments in that video said it, but I read, but I don't remember it. I'll try and get it right the next 2 or 3 videos for the day. But that's pretty much what's the expectation, and that the trends, pretty much the expectation is that that'll be more, on the other islands, it'll be more of a power outage / lightning strike kind of effect. It'll last the time, may do some winds, but rains, these islands aren't particularly big except for Oahu, which is, my main concern with the Big Islands, but we could see some near or at tropical storm force winds from the other islands. And then we also, behind it, we still Typhoon Genevieve, or ahead of it, we have Typhoon Genevieve is being equivalent to a Category 5 hurricane. Would be a Saffir-Simpson wind scale for like 2 degrees close to, on the other side of the date line. But it says barely, like at 178.6 degrees east, I think it is. It's a 149 typhoon, so it's officially, according to Joint Typhoon Warning Centers and National Weather Service at Guam, a super typhoon. It's also a super typhoon based on. Would probably also be classified by a violent or very strong typhoon by the JMA, and maybe even a probably a super typhoon by the Hong Kong Observatory. That's Julio's still around, but I'm not going to talk about it. It's at 9 knots, but this video is long enough already. Thanks for watching, and I'll do one later today.